Hey, this is 49 of 365, 49 of 365. This is Dwayne Bennett. Thank you for spending some time with me today. If you listen to this during the day, this evening, if you listen to it in the evening or at night, I don't know when you may listen to it, but thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope that it helps you out. Um, just want to inform you of some things, or just keep you in the loop of some things I'm doing next week. Busy week next week. On Tuesday, I'm going to be at the Virginia Mentoring Partnership. I'll be at their office training adults and youth, teenagers on the best practices in mentorship, best practices in that next Tuesday, I think. Next Tuesday, mentorship, best practices. Great organization, work for a 501c3 if you want to volunteer with them, do some things with them. That's on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I'll be over at VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, with the School of Business. I was with them last year. I guess I did all right since they invited me back, right? So I'll be with them be with the students, the business students. Matter of fact, I'll be with the business students on Wednesday, and I'll be training them with perfect presentations. That's right. I didn't put up the flyer. Let me put up the flyer after this. I'll be training them on speaking, public speaking. They have a project that they do at the end of the class. I don't know what the subject matter is, and they have to do a presentation. So I'll be walking through them with the best practices of speaking before a group. I think they have to go before a panel and connecting with your audience. So I'll be working with them on that. And then I'll be heading up to Marymount University, big symposium on the 2020 trends in HR, specifically employee engagement. That's going to be thought leaders involved in the HR area, specifically focusing on the trends for employee engagement for 2020 and beyond. So we have our thought leaders there, faculty members, students, members of the community, and members of the HR industry there. I'm going to be on a 3-member panel as a subject matter expert in that area. And then we're going to take some questions. So it's going to be a busy week. I'm excited about that. The only public event is the one on Thursday. So if you want some information about the one on Thursday, just let me know. I send that to you. That's the only public event. The first two are private events. So I got to put on all my different hats next week, but I'm still in the mode of speaking, training, and coaching. And I love that, to be able to use my gift to help people get to the next level. It's interesting, the contrast of next week versus this week. This week, it was my birthday, and working with people, and you never know what people are. Even this evening, I had a friend of mine reach out to me. One is a prayer and staying focused, and them to being able to break through to get to that next level with that business. I told them I'm definitely with them 100%, got their back all the time. I'm with them. And then my mom, having some medical problems. Went back and forth to the hospital with her. She's out. She see her doctor. And I had some people come in from Miami, and then we did some things at church and had international guests. So it's a great time for me. In terms of people, gratitude, getting to walk out my gift and help people. But the thing is, finding people and helping people where they are. That's one of the things that provides a variety and a spice of life. And what I try to do is, no matter, even with my friend, hey, encourage her, keep her excited about what she's doing, let her know that, hey, God got her back, I got her back, it's going to work out. Same thing with my mom. My mom's in the medical industry, and she's self-diagnosed. But I'm trying to say, don't self-diagnose from a negative. Stay positive. Let the doctor work on it, and the greatest doctor, God, we come in and pray for you and move through that. And then I had my granddaughter, and she was lively and vivacious. She had a different place. So the variety of life, I think, is working with people, dealing with people, being ready to assist them, help them where they are, and just receive them where they are. We can't always expect people to come into our circle, come into our feelings, come into our lives and affect us. hopefully in a positive way. But sometimes we got to get involved in other people's life. We got to get out there. We got to lay it on the line for them. We got to be there for them and receive them where they are, so that we can help them get to the next level, help them reach their dreams, or really sometimes get through an emotional time, which I believe always can be positive if you think about it positive, but it's going to be negative if you think about it negative. So I'm just been trying to, work with people, work through those things, keep things on a high level, keep myself motivated, keep them motivated. But remember, next week at the same time, right, have 3 different presentations on 3 different subject matters that I have to work through. And it's funny, even though they seem different, but they're all connected, because we're dealing with people. I'm always training as like a trainer, if you will. People, helping them get to the next level, helping them find their way in these particular areas, and breaking down complex concepts and principles to their simplest form, an easy form, a form where people can understand them and be touched by the things once we break them down, once we can see those, and once they can really understand what we're talking about. So it's just been a contrast in 2 weeks. It's been great weeks, but the key is staying focused, being a leader in those specific areas. Also, we got to look at the number one area of leadership is personal leadership. So for me personally, being there for people emotionally, being there for people intellectually. Intellectually means what? I got to study. I got to read. I got to focus myself on these particular areas so that I can be ready. That requires personal leadership. That requires me taking out time, no matter when, morning, evening, or night, to prepare. That requires me to write some things out to be prepared. That requires me of making some phone calls, talking to thought leaders in some areas to bring some things into focus. That requires me to be on the cutting edge, read the books, read the articles, read the periodicals in order for me to be the best I can at a particular time. That's personal leadership, because no one's going to do that for me. I'm the only, matter of fact, I'm the only one can do that. And that's what I want to get over to you. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have an aspiration, if it's something you want to be, do, or have, it's really up to you through this concept of personal leadership, or some people say self-leadership, to do the things you need to do, walk through the things you need to do in order to get to your next level, no matter what's going on. So the reason I tell you about all the things that were going on and then focusing on the events was, no matter what's going on in life, no matter what's happening, I still have to be focused, all right, laser focused on what I have to do in order to help people get to the next level and to be helping me get to the next level. And that requires what? That requires self-leadership, personal leadership, because no one else is going to do the things that I need to do for me in order that I can be my best, in order that I can be there for others, okay? So you're going to have to step it up, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening, no matter who comes in your life, no matter who leaves your life. You're still going to have to be focused on the things you need to do to personally lead yourself to the next level, to your aspiration, close to your dreams, to the things that are important to you, in order that, and here we go, as you get better, right, as you see things differently, then the things around you, they also become better. Okay, as you get better, as you become, I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I think her name was Lisa Nichols. She said because she became more valuable to her and her family by not doing the things that she wanted to do at a particular time, so that she can become more valuable to her family. She become more worthy to her family. So when she got back with her family, right, then she could do the things for them that they couldn't do for herself. All right. So that's part of self-leadership. So it sounds like we're all over the place, but here we go. Let me break it down in 3 concepts. 1, I've been dealing with a lot of different people this week. A lot of different things been going on. Okay. 2, I have a lot of things going on next week, which requires my thought, which requires my focus, which requires my vision, which requires my study, which requires my intellect. How those 2 things work together. Personal leadership come right up the middle. I have to stay focused on those things. I have to get prepared on what I have to do. And I got to make sure I step away and get myself prepared to do the things that I need to do. that's how I'm going to realize this particular part of my dream. That's how I'm going to recognize these particular part of my goals. My self-leadership, leading myself to do the things I need to do. And I think I mentioned to you your definition of a leader. Not going to spend a lot of time on that, but a leader is one who what? Knows the way, right? Shows the way and goes the way. That's for your personal leadership also. You know your way. All right. Then you got to show yourself how to get there. And then you got to go. Those three. And I'll spend a little more time on that. So great week. This week, we're coming to the end of it. I'm so excited about next week. That's going to be exciting too. But, I'm going to have to get, I made this commitment to get these live video in every day. So even with all that's going on, I'm going to keep this commitment and get that all done. So I hope I'm showing you and demonstrating to you how to navigate through life, through obstacles, over humps, if you will, moving mountains to get closer to your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, who you want to be, what you want to have, what you want to do, so that you can be awesome. All right. And I'm doing all this I'm doing more of what making me awesome. So all the people around me, they can become awesome. Thank you for spending some time. This is 48 of, no. Is it 48? No, 49 of 365. So, 50, that's tomorrow. 50 going to have to be spectacular, right? Because 50 is a great number. And we hope that we'll have something special and spectacular tomorrow to share so that we can all get better. Thank you so very much. And I will see you on the other side.